Okay, we up and running? I think we're up and running. Okie dokie. Right. Hello everybody, my name is Tyro the Fox and I am here today. Look, I've been playing a lot of RPGs. I've enjoyed them. Tales of Vesperia is one of my new favourites, and to say nothing of Small Saga. I think I actually have missed a entire boss fight in that, and I kind of want to go back because unfortunately there isn't a means of going back and fighting everything after you've seen the end credits. So I might have to restart, but thankfully it's such a short game. I might be able to do so, but with like the hindsight of a walkthrough and just try and see if I can get everything. But that might be something which I do in my own time. As for today, I'm going to be trying out Demon Turf. Now, this is something which has been on my radar for a while because I do really enjoy I enjoy RPGs, but I also really enjoy 3D platformers. I always have. Absolutely adore the four absolute classics stuff from back when I was a lot younger. So things like, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Jak and Daxter, and Rank. So you can definitely tell that I was a PlayStation girl for a long time, and I have played a few of the others, some of the other kings and queens and such of the genre for a while afterwards. So, Banjo-Kazooie is rather fun. I do need to go through Tui at some point. I really want to try out Nuts and Bolts, but that's more because I like vehicle construction games. I'm actually on board for what Nuts and Bolts is actually about. I would actually quite like playing around with that. As for other platformers and things, I mean, like there's Hat in Time. There's many Mario games, such as Mario Odyssey being the latest one, which I've quite enjoyed. So all over the place, right? I don't know why I'm establishing my platformer credentials, but I also played a lot of Rayman, especially Rayman 3. Rayman 3 is actually my favourite out of all of them because I think I just gelled with it better. Not to say that the others aren't good or classics or anything like that. I think it was just the right amount of wacky that I really liked it. I guess it was a lot more my sense of humor. Anyway. Plus, there's also really good combat in that. So, and of course, I think my all-time favourite platformer is still Psychonauts 2. So that might actually be something which I try doing at some point. Psychonauts 1 and then 2, because a second playthrough of 2 on this stream would be great. Anyway, I am waffling. This has been something which has been on my radar for quite a while, and I've been meaning to try it out because I have heard it is rather good. So, the ultimate version of the 3D platformer with attitude. That is a bold claim. Join Beebs on 3 separate adventures to ultimately claim the Demon Queen title. Jump, spin, and punch your way across the turfs in this expressive platformer. Okay. Now, it looks pretty. So one of the unique things about this game, which I am aware of, is that it's got quite a unique style. I think we are supposed to be running around in hell or something like that, or somewhere where there's demons, like monsters and things. We are playing as this little imp of a girl, and all of the characters are hand drawn, animated. And they're 2D, but they are the 2D player-facing sprites in a 3D world, which is interesting. Created by Fabra's Games and published by Platonic Friends. Platonic is actually a developer. I think they're relatively close by to where I am. I assume that's their publishing arm. Yeah, we get Platonic, and Yeah. Oh, it also got mentioned in the female platforming heroes bundle, which is still on sale actually. Huh. £47 for most of that is actually not bad at all. My new favourite indie platformer, brilliant game all round. This is Demon Turf at its best, and we sincerely hope to see more of the same in the true sequel later on down the line. Demon Turf's art style was what grabbed my attention, but let's get into the platforming. Which way does it feel good? Yeah, that's the thing. I am not playing the original today. I will be playing the Queen version. I don't know what the difference is because I never picked up the original. Does it actually say what's in this? Oh. Does it also include something called Neon Splash? Is that what it is? Constant momentum of precision platforming through surreal worlds filled with bright colour. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, Queen's Edition, that's what they mean by 3 separate adventures. Oh, there's 3 different games, isn't it? Well, we're only doing actual Demon Turf. I don't know what the hell any of these others are. Tower. I'm stripped of all my powers and when I regain them. I assume... Oh. Roguelike-esque gameplay. That's a mouthful. What does that mean exactly, you ask? You have to beat the... Yui? Is that a whatever. Okay, so one of them is a platformer, but you gain powers as you go, I guess. And then this one is more stuff. Like just more levels. But using the same character. Okay. Demon Turf currently available for £25. I do not remember when I got when I got this. I think I got this at I think I got it at discount because otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought it. I will. Part of the Masters of... It's gotten awards. 23rd of August, part of the Masters of Modern 3D Platformers Humble Bundle. Featured as best 3D platforms on PlayStation 4 and 5. Releasing free DLC called Demon Turf Tower. Featured as a hidden gem on the Nintendo Switch, and PS5 physical release with limited run games. Oh, it's loading. Right, let me tune this in. Well, the music's good though. Okay. Well, we don't want the mini sequel, so that's alright. Please load. There we go. Probably don't want you for skilled players. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing. The original! Join Beebs in her ambitious goal of taking over the demon world one turf at a time. Become the demon queen herself in this large adventure. Alright, let's do this. I am assuming this is Beeb. She has a t-shirt with... Those are some huge shoulder pads. We recommend playing with a gamepad of your choice. Good of them to point out that more than one game controller can be used. Platonic. Oh, yes. Platonic are the guys which created... what was it? The Banjo-Kazooie throwback... oh... Ukulele, which I have played, and I do remember quite liking it. Actually, is it the best game in the world? I think I would have actually said it would have said if it was actually on par with a lot of the stuff which I had seen before. Okay. Select your camera. Are you an experienced player and comfortable with cameras? Pick manual. Need a bit of help or a guiding hand instead? Pick auto. Don't worry, you can toggle this in the game anytime with left on the... okay. That's a fun detail. Is anyone else getting like a strong WarioWare vibe from this? Alright, well here's our tutorial, and... Right, okay. Movement feels pretty... actually, it has a decent weight to it. It does feel like I'm going to have... I'm not as fast as I would probably like, but otherwise okay. We've got some basic bits to show us what's going around, what's going on. Oh, fun! We got voice acting. All right. Well, I suppose I don't have to fill in for this, so fine. You're spared my attempt at a Scottish accent, at least. Though on that note, I did recently watch a Games Done Quick thing about oh god, what was it? It's the Scottish Sonic the Hedgehog runner. I think his name is Argink. Argic. Something like that. Yeah, he has a very thick Scottish brogue. And I do remember sitting there thinking, I'm going to have to sit... If I ever do a proper Scottish accent again, I'm going to have to sit down and listen to this guy, because he sounds like something which feels weirdly doable. Does that make any sense at all? Like, he has all that sort of... I don't know where specifically he is in Scotland, because I just don't know the place well enough, but... He has all the hallmarks of like something which you feel like you could probably manage, because he's got with a bit of practice, because he does have all of those long, deep, laboured vowel sounds on any double vowel parts of words. It's great. But he's also just a fun runner. So, yep. I should be listening to this. Anyway, it seems like we just want to kick this, I don't know, sparkly salt pepper, salt cellar off of his throne. I don't know, looks remarkably close to the, was it the bad guy from, oh god, was it? The really spooky guy that gets you into contract. What is it with games? They do this. I always end up doing something just as I'm trying to talk. But yeah, he looks like the guy who tries to get you in a contract in Hat in Time. Oh, my brain is just not in gear today. Okay, cool. Standard movement. Yeah, the movement is interesting. It does feel like I'm pretty standard movement model, so I can change direction. But it's probably closer to Super Mario 64, which is usually the easiest thing anyone is likely to know, because there's a bit of weight, but there's also turning speed. I can turn, but it has to be going like I can turn quickly, but it has to be like effectively 90 degrees from where I'm going. And there's a little bit of time, so momentum is important here. Now, that's cute. Hang on a second, is there a triple jump? Whoops. Okay. Nope, I hit the button before I hit the ground. Yeah, I think there's a triple jump. It's not massively flashy, but it'll do. Wait, I can still sit in this? Oh, I can sit in that. She is a little madam. Oh, that's cool. Her sprite actually has animation frames, so she's not still while she's doing things. That's interesting. Also, that effect on her moving backwards and forwards, that's quite cool. I like that. Anyway, I also like that this thing clearly has some... No, that's just on a tween. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, so she transforms in order to do her double jump move. I think that's part of the really big part of this game, that transformations are extremely important. Hold the button to dive underwater. Okay. Did I get hurt? Oh, no. There's just a lot of shaking. Okay, so I transform in order to do different things, but there's a lot of shaking of my controller whenever I hit the water. It's quite heavy. Are you going to start singing about how there's a million ways to die or something like that? Aw, thank you. It's nice to be appreciated. Oh, I don't know. I'm absolutely expecting this doofus to be the first boss, though. Wall jump, cool, pretty standard. That feels... Oh, okay, we have the ability... There we go. Okay, we've got the Super Mario 64 somersault, shall we say. Okay, wall jump. Oops. Wall jump. Cool. Okay. Boing. Nice. I don't know. I'm looking around, vaguely aware of this. And the only thing which I've watched at all about this has actually been wait, what? Spin, jump, and flutter spin. Jump and then spin in the air to cover extra distance. You fall slower. Really? Oh, okay. Just slid straight down this. Yeah, the only thing which I've seen on this at all has been, was it the review made by Nitro Rad, who of course, you know, really enjoys platformers. So quite naturally, he has had a look at this, and he seemed really impressed with it, which was what put in my radar in the first place. Double jump and then split. Yeah, cool. Pretty simple. This feels like it's going to be more useful once we get into areas where there's going to be air. Oh, hang on. If you don't double jump but spin first and then jump out of the spin, you will perform a very long super jump. Oh, okay. So, like that. That's neat. I like that. That's quite cool, actually. Okay. Use everything you learn to climb this tower. Sure. We have burp. What's in this? Oh. Cool. We can watch television. Music's quite... Oops. Okay. The wall jump seems to be quite handy. Okay, so far the abilities don't seem to be crazy unless I combine them. And of course, certain forms don't do anything unless I have... Right, okay. Well, I tried. Alright, so certain forms don't do anything too exciting until I combine them. So I have to start jumping around, I have to do certain things in order to get where I want to go. Okay, yeah. My shadow is a good thing, I get it. Cool. Wall jump, double spin, double jump and spin. Or I just double jump, you know. Okay. Hold to claim turf. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's how I put down new that's how I put down new checkpoints. Okay, that makes sense. Camera will automatically show you points of interest that can be changed in the options menu. This will cause a slide. You have limited control over it. Okay. Cake. Set and teleport to checkpoints. So can I set them anywhere I want? Yes, I think I can. Huh. No, I didn't mean to do that. Interesting. Okay, so I have the ability to jump backwards and forwards to places, but I'm not certain if that's a good thing. So I can move flags around, I think. Okay, so what happens if I, like, set another flag and teleport? Set another checkpoint and interact with it to teleport between previously set checkpoints. Cool. I've claimed turf. Ah, right. Okay. I've claimed turf. So now I can teleport back to any flags I've got, right? Yeah, sure. Why not? Right, so you're not even real, but even worse, you're also on the first level. Okay, it's not looking like I... Oh, hang on. Ah, I spoke too soon. I was about to say, do I even have like a... Do I have attacks? Yes, I do. Wah! Alright, that looks about right. Cool. So we're getting a jabbing tutorial and a weight switch tutorial. Good, good. We can deflect bullets with the charge punch. Jump and spin in combat. Punch, use your charge punch or jabs to force enemies onto red spikes. Spin near enemies to stun them. Also makes them weaker to punches. Like that. So we don't hurt enemies directly. We hurt them by throwing the... Tyro! Time to suplex. Yes. Time to punch. And it's time to smash. Anything with this colour will KO you and enemies. Okie dokie. Well, someone's given me clues, so that's good to know. Look for sweets. Points to where sweets are nearby. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm assuming sweets are my hit points. Because I'm not entirely certain why I'm doing that. Because I've got 3 out of 3 cake up there, so I assume that's my hit points. Okay. Might as well stick one down here, because that seems like it makes sense. That's a fun one. Camera mode, pause for moves, sure, whatever. If I forget them, good to know. Alright, what we got? Oh yeah, that's some music. Uh-huh. Yeah, because we got, like, attitude and spunk and choose. And a kappa following us, I guess. I don't know. Oh, crap. I probably shouldn't have done that. Who are you? You still know how to get there, right? Hop on over to the town square and talk to me. Okay. I should not be skipping the... Hi. Really shouldn't be skipping the cutscenes, because otherwise I don't know what's going on. Yo, are you guys doing a selfie? Excuse me, who are you? Beeps, and you are? Why should I tell you that? You don't even have a gram. A what now? Look, I don't want to talk to people with less than 10k followers on gram, okay? Vanity, I told you when that doesn't define people's worth. Hi, this is Vanity. I'm Slimantha. We're currently trying to get hashtag slime trending, so you can get another 10k followers. I mean, yeah. Good luck, I guess. Wonderful, meaningful, great. Okay. Well, this place is looking great. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot which you can do with an art style over like just pure unadulterated graphics, right? Super Mega Demon Social... Demon Soccer Golf Deluxe? What? We're not open yet, but get ready for the Ultimate Demon Soccer Golf Challenge soon. Okay. Demon Hockey Baseball. I do not see what people enjoy in that. Though I have to admit, the floating stage is a bit of a problem if the player isn't good. I've seen a few share of roofs destroyed from those falling balls. Cool. I really shouldn't have... can you tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? I really shouldn't have jumped across the thing. Wait, what? Oh, you can just jump to different levels? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. And you're not going to give me the cutscene again. Alright, fine. What do I do? So, have you checked out the new gallery in the square? I heard there's some secret club in the outskirts. Apparently there's some new sport starting up in the square. I heard there are special trials happening in the outskirts. They're reopening the arcade in the underbelly. Need help? Ask the revolutionaries under the town square. I don't know what that means. Like, is there an obvious place I'm... okay. Is there like a level I'm meant to go to, or... Oh, okay. This if I use the item search ability, I think it's pointing me towards it. All right, I can do that. Here? Hello. If it isn't my favorite little demon, hello, Beebs. Sup, newbie? Today's the day. The day of Demon King's demise, is it? Heck yeah, it is. What is it with children and their insistence to show off? My kid's just the same. Just the same indeed, huh? Everything okay? Yes, actually. Alright, peeps. Bring in any sweets you might find. I'll exchange them for some magic mods. I'll even let you test them free of charge in my little playground. You can browse them in my terminal and equip them in the pause menu. How does that sound? That sounds freaking awesome! Thanks, newbie. Cool, okay, we can... cool, we can do mods. Manner of speaking, kick butt. These magic mods are ancient artifacts full of butt-kicking power, actually. What? You said butt, like a lot. Can I not... Oh, okay, I have to interact with the thing rather than talk to you. Okay. Winged Demon, you can flutter your wings one more time in your double form... How many cakes have I got? 3. Okay. Spin mods? No idea. Punch mods? Can't afford any. Okay. Hello. Raider from Toonbold. Hello. Hello, everybody. Wow, okay. 38. My goodness. Hello, everybody. I was not expecting this. Good to see everybody. Oh boy, this is way more than I've ever had in a stream before at all. Hi, this is unexpected. Everyone's coming in with Doritos. Have I missed something? Or is it a party? Is it a party? Okay, I guess it's a party, I guess. I don't know. My mic is get dunked on. Oh, okay. I think my mic is peaking. Hang on a second. Let me turn myself down a little bit. Hello, everybody. My name is Tyro the Fox. My general MO is that I'm trying to work. This is my show Backlogging. The idea is that here we try to. I'm trying to go through all the games in my Steam backlog, as well as other bits and pieces. We try and play other things. Sometimes we'll just randomly pick them off of a wheel. Today we are playing Demon Turf because potatoes. I hope you enjoy. So unfortunately I have no idea what I'm doing. I accidentally skipped the tutorial and or at least the bit where I'm supposed to be told what I need to do. Does anyone know? Nexus, how dare you? I'm not a Dorito, but get dunked on. Sneakily more than 38, but don't think about it. You got that. Thank you. Okay, so I do know what to. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got plays. I've got things. Cool. What do I do? Where do I go? What? Okay. Cutscene. We have cutscene. We have cutscene. Okay, this is good. That swine! My goodness. I mean... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, awesome. That's where I'm supposed to go. Fantastic. I know where I'm going now. I'm going to have to raid and fade, though. I did a small stream of almost 7... Goodness gracious. What's a small stream to you, exactly? 17 hours, I think I would probably have died. Good job. Toodles enjoys surfing of demons. Yes, thank you very much. But 17... What were you doing for 17 hours? I think the only thing I could probably do is... I don't know. I know, I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan. Maybe I could go through that, do some archipelago. But 17 hours, my goodness. Go stream. Go stream. Sorry, go sleep. My brain is just not in gear today. I have no idea why. I am caffeinating as we speak, but my brain apparently is just not bringing it. Claire, oh, that! Yes, I've heard about it, but not very much. I don't know. Admittedly, I really don't pay attention to new releases. I'm kind of more focused on trying to dig through most of my stuff. To be honest, I've got too much, and I really should work through it. Okay, well, it's time for the vacuum cleaner. I think we can do a little bit here, a little bit there. If we do so every single day, eventually we'll hoover up the entire desert. What battery? Yeah, Pocket Desert. That's a cool name for it. Got that sweet, sweet backlog to get through. Disregard the new releases. Alright, yeah. See you later, Tonebold. Thank you for dropping by. But yes, no, the backlog must be worked through. I mean, it's the pile I'm currently sitting on, so... And this was one of the ones which popped up. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. And yes, no, Tonebold, please go and look after yourself. Please go and look after yourself. I am concerned. 17 hours is silly. Oh dear. Anyway, can I go in here then? Yes, okay. I go in here. I go and grab bits and pieces. I go and find batteries and things. Collectathon, platformer. Cool. I can do this. The style of this is so cool, though, right? Oh no, I am hydrating myself. It's okay. I've got a glass of Coke. I'm good. As in the cola, not powder. Not my favourite powder anyway. But anyway, right. Yeah, the style of this is really like, I don't know. It seems to jump between like, okay, so the character animations and the designs, I'm getting strong like WarioWare feel. But the attitude and feel and the animation and like the cell shading of everything feels such strong Jet Set Radio, which I know is like a really easy comparison for a lot of this stuff, but come on, like so many Jet Set Radio is just one of those games which so many people, I think, certainly a lot of indie developers looked at and just went, yeah, no, I can do that. That's awesome. I love that game. I'm going to do it. All right. I'm not the most technically proficient player, but hey, let's do this. Okay, double jump and then sure. That's the wrong button. Damn it. I pushed the button for punching rather than that's a had like vase, like a big flower vase of Coke. To be fair, I did like honestly, I probably would be able to handle an entire vase. It's a classic style. Yeah, like cell shading is also like such a neat thing because again, like art style lasts longer than photorealism. So if your art, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to platform and talk. That's fun. Like art style always lasts longer than anything else. And oh yeah, that's right. Wham, 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 wham. Come on, go away. Oh, okay. So my attacks just go wherever my camera is. Okay, cool. Wham, wham. Cool, lovely. Yeah, so as a result of these sort of things end up being really easy to keep going and oh, for goodness sake. Talk or platform. Apparently that's all my brain is capable of at present. Okay, can I move any faster? Oh, okay, I can move a little bit faster if I do the spin. But not very much. I assume it's an ability I will get later, but right now I'm a little bit sluggish. Oh, damn it. Platforming, the mortal enemy of Tyro. Hey! It's all the RPGs I've been playing. That said, I don't know. I mean, like, no, actually, no. The last platformer I played was the Spirit in the was it the Spirit and the Mouse? I think. I can't remember what it was called. Super. Oh yeah, the super jump, right? So yeah, and then whee. Like the Spirit and the Mouse, but that's like a platformer in the barely, because most of it is more about like climbing and where you happen to be rather than exactly like a proper platformer. It's more about puzzles and finding. It's like exploration rather than. It's also quite a chill game in comparison. Full damage is usually my mortal enemy. To be fair, full damage is usually everybody's mortal enemy. Remember, full damage cannot be saved against and also cannot be resisted, so... Cleverly combined... What the hell is this thing? Oh. You know what? In hindsight, that does make sense. I'm good at this. Anyway, you know, okay. Now I'm starting to get the controls. Now that I'm starting to embarrass myself in front of the largest audience I've had so far. Come on. Okay. Right. No. Wait, why didn't I did I double jump first and then... Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. Okay, I can do this. Boing. Wonderful. Superb. Actually, there's an interesting thing. Hang on a sec. Let me just double check something. Okay, there is coyote time. That's interesting. So I'm pretty certain that this is a... okay. Right. By the looks of that, that looks like that, yeah, that I'm not certain what this is built in. My guess would probably be, I think it's either Godot or Unity. I'm not certain if it's Unreal Engine, I'm not certain. But it is also, what was it? It's also, oh dear. There we go. It is also quite clearly a normal character object, which is just jumping around as per usual, but not as. I think it's oh god, it's a capsule container rather than a square one. I know this is all very technical bits and pieces. For those who are new to any of my streams, I am a game developer. I don't necessarily work on video games professionally. I have studied these sort of things, and I do try to build these sort of things in my spare time. Though admittedly, I've been falling down a TTRPG hole for any actual things which I've been trying to make myself. You know what? I'm going to stick a thing here. One of the things which I do sometimes test for is whether something has... Oh, there we go. Cool. Ooh, okay. One of the things which I do sometimes test for is whether something has coyote time and whether something has... what kind of container certain things have actually been using. So... oh gosh, the physical object of the character itself ends up being... Toonbold was my Godot learning partner. A fun fact, he's got a cute little game on his stream that interacts with stream commands. Very cool. Might have to see that at some point. But yeah, the idea is that as a capsule sort of thing, it means that characters are more likely to slip off edges more carefully, more often because of the rounded shape of the bottom of the thing. But some older platformers usually allowed you a lot more ground to cover and a lot more leeway whenever, depending on where in the area you could jump, because you had a square base, and therefore you could jump off of platforms a lot later because the base of your character's thing was actually different. The other one is coyote time. Whenever you leave a platform after jumping off of it, then there is usually a small amount of leeway time after that where you're still able to jump despite the fact that you're currently not touching the ground. Some platformers do this and some platformers don't. It explains why certain platforms feel really mean or feel really awkward because you swear you were pushing the button and yet you didn't, and you fell to your death, even though you shouldn't. And usually platformers which feel a lot more forgiving tend to have coyote time because they give you that leeway. I mean, I know this because I genuinely spent a good long while trying to make my own platformer for a while. Building it in Godot largely from scratch, which is an ordeal, but I did end up learning quite a bit about it. Okay, so I am assuming I am just looking for a new area to go to. Oh, wait. Okay, that combination is really interesting. Yeah, quests, cool, whatever. So that combination is really interesting. So I can use my double jump to get height, or I can use it to gain distance. But if I want to do the super jump, I have to use one or the other. I cannot use both. So I'd have to do that, and then I can get up here. For no benefit whatsoever, but hey, I can get up here. Okay, and then, is that looks like, okay, there we go. Nice. That explains a lot why I suck at some and not other. Sometimes, yeah, like, obviously there's little things like controllers and stuff, but no, certain platformers, genuinely, it is like, certain platformers do sort of feel different. The best example I can say about the shape, the physical shape represented within game of the character's model being important is actually it's noticeable if you ever play. I'm pretty certain if you ever play like the original Crash Bandicoot games and then you play the remakes which were released reasonably recently. So if you play the Insane Trilogy stuff, it's standard practice now to use a capsule container, not a box, because we don't need to save on polygons these days, because, well, we're in space year 2025. You know, like these sort of console, most machines are going to be able to handle a few extra polygons here and there. It's not. I don't remember why it's useful, other than just like it's kinda handy. I did not mean to jump on. I meant to jump on top of that. Yeah, space. I don't know. I sometimes use it somewhat sarcastically, but yeah, space year 2025. I don't know. It sounds impressive to me. Oh, I see. I'm meant to go this way. But yeah, like the the original game had a square box, which also meant that you had a lot more forgiving times in which you could push the button to jump on, because more of Crash's collision detection touched the floor. So somewhere like that, I fell off. Like I cannot very easily stand on this edge, which means it's quite a wide capsule, but I can do it, and I will slide off at a certain point. But and Crash's model in the original games is a lot is wider, but it also means that there is a definite hard cutoff point, rather than here where I definitely have a moment where I will slide off. I stop me if I sound crazy, but it is also just, I don't know, it's one of those weird obsessive little bits and pieces you get when I have pierced the veil. I have looked beyond the matrix. I have incorporated it into my skin. Yeah, right. Going quiet so I can actually concentrate. Very good. Right. That's a tree. That's not useful. Cool. Okay, so, alright, they recommend putting a checkpoint down here. I'm not going to argue with the game. That seems like a sensible idea. Cake! Perfect. Very good. Don't you just love architecture? It's just, here is block. Block, just float. Block, float, and rotate. Alright, we're looking at... Oh, joy, we're looking at timing puzzles. My fave... Oh, crap. Cool, my favourite. Do I have... I don't think I have damage of any kind. I think the only damage I take is just... I think technically I have 1 hit point. How realistic. I have 1 hit point, but as soon as it's only ever seems to be spent because I've fallen down. The only damage I take is only ever to my progress. Fascinating. So it's a very one and done kind of game, huh? Also, I've just remembered I've got a I have a teleport flag. Why am I not using it? No, that's not what I want. Go to flag. Go to flag. There we go. Right. It does feel a little bit heavy and strange, I will admit. Oh, come on. Fine. No. There we go. You gain knowledge no mortal should possess. Yes, I have gained knowledge. I have gained wisdom beyond my years. I possess I possess forbidden truths that are best left forgotten. Oh, good grief. Okay, there's a weird heaviness. I pushed the wrong button. There's a weird heaviness about the controls of this. Oh no. Okay, can I not pick this up? Okay, whatever. At least I can teleport between flags, but I only have 4... So I only got 4 checkpoints throughout the whole game. Is that how this works? And if I screw up and place a flag when I wasn't supposed to, I'm just supposed to suck it up, I guess. Ow. Oh, I got the extending thingy. I really should remember that. Okay, teleport. Cool. Brain's just like, you know what, you've done too much thinking today. You should really be taking it easy. Trying to talk and play games? No, that's silly. Right. Wham, wham, wham. Combat is very easy. Just slap everything until it goes away. To be fair, that is most combat, I think. What I was taught when I was a kid. Just slap it and it'll go away. Right. I was actually taught a little bit of karate when I was a kid, so yeah. The rack and slap them and they go away. I am just rambling because I don't know where I'm going. Cool. Huh. Okay, so I guess this is how they're going to try and keep the enemy... they're going to try... This is how they want to keep bad guys in full view at all times, huh? So rather than making it so the bad guy is just some guy that turns up every 5 minutes, instead they are an ever-present thing. A number of other games do this as well, where they have them on, like, over the tannoy, taunting you or talking to you, or trying to ask you questions. Generally kind of fun, because you can write little or silly things for them. I can hide in the bushes. I love the way that they've shown that's where I can... wait, hang on a second. Is there something here? This feels like there's a secret, but I don't think there actually is. You know what? Never mind. Fun fact, most advancements in weapons can be summed up as either put it on a stick, or how can I do the slap from further away? I mean, yeah, the extendo grabs are a perfect example of how to do the slab from further away. We have a combat zone. Okie dokie. Oh, great. Oh, crud, I didn't set a checkpoint, did I? Well, I'm doing this bit again. Nope. Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful. Be cool. Relax. Take it super casually. Hey. Like a pro. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. Very good. Right. I can only imagine this wall jump must have been a bit of a pain in the ass to do. I don't know, wall jumps are just kind of a tricky thing because you have to first tell the game how to do a slide and then you jump, and then I assume, can I? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, I have no control over my trajectory. I can only jump perpendicular. I can only jump perpendicular to the wall itself. I am not allowed to jump at an angle, which I believe is something which Mario can do in Super Mario 64. Honestly, get ready to hear a lot of people compare any platformer to Mario 64 because it is the standard. Okay. Well, at least I'd managed to get rid of the bad guy, wherever he is. Is this as far as I... Yeah, this is where I need to go. Do you talk? You talk. This dang wind! Neat. Cool. We got a battery. Okay. I was wondering what the name of the brand was because it looks surprisingly like one from here in the UK. It is called Demon Bats. That does not make sense. That music is really fun though. It suits this character so well. I missed the platform. It suits this character extremely well. Don't forget to put down checkpoint flag. I no need checkpoint flag. I am the checkpoint flag. But yeah, I did forget to put one down. I forgot. Mogo. I go into a business and I make a mogo. I go in the vault and I take a geek. I go into Greek mythology to go and go and talk to Medusa, the Gorgo. I am genuinely just being... I don't know. Cool. Okay, we get a lay of the land. That's always lovely to see. Right, so I'm guessing Berg Vault. Really? All right. Your name is Berg, is it? Oh, we can talk to you. Oh God, what voice should he get? I mean, sounds like he would be like a... I am here for it. Thank you. Are you giving my gang trouble yet, Shrimp? Do I want to shred my vocal cords for yet another character? I don't know if I want to. Not really, Bacon Boy. And you know, this is rather large castle. I wonder if this is where you hide your stash. Don't you dare! Pah! Nothing to worry about. You won't be able to enter anyway. Good luck, Shrimp! I should just smash this Super TV. Yes, you should, because otherwise I'll have to keep making that voice. What happened to the voice acting? I thought we were going... I thought I would get a break tonight. Oh boy. Okay, so this requires a doodly doo. And then this is a whatchamacallit. And then a little hoofa-doofa, and we're inside. Very nice. Oh. Oh, I hurt you. Very good to know. It's interesting that the combat system seems to be more bumper cars than, like, the 3-hit combo, if that makes any sense. Like, pew pew pew. No? Oh, they're not turned on, so therefore they're not a threat. Good to know. I don't actually know if these things do anything, but... All right. Hi. I'm sorry, I tried offering you a flag. You know what? Yeah, I appreciate this. We are taking this over in the way that, in the British tradition, do you have a flag? Then I don't see a flag, so therefore it's mine. I think I've done that with my friends' snacks before. They don't appreciate it. Just, they're about to sit down and plate for dinner. I just go, mine! Just plant that in there right in the bangers and mash. Anyway, stop it, all right? Right. Stop it right there. There, Mithy. Ain't no one getting past us. Oh, yeah? Watch me. We are. We're gods, after all, protecting our staff. Probably shouldn't have said that. I don't think he's supposed to have a lisp. That character has a lisp now. That character is all about the thucker and thuckatash. Cool. Okay, I have a goal. I need to get into the stash. I guess the only course of action I really have is just to get high. For legal purposes, I mean in terms of elevation. Speaking of, I'm actually a big Netrunner. I've been trying to get into Netrunner and getting into that sort of stuff. Elevation just came out. Hooray! It's really weird that it's... so Netrunner, if you don't know, has different sets rather than something like Magic the Gathering or anything like that. Where different sets end up being just like packs of randomized cards which you buy. Netrunner on the other... Oh, okay, come on. No, nope. I can't stay in the air long enough, so I'm going to have to be patient there. Yeah, different sets end up being just give you all the cards, so it's a bit more expensive for a full set, but it does mean that you get everything, and you don't have the problem of having to deal with the whole rares, super rares, unrares, commons, whatever. Which is good, because it means that I can just deck build, which is usually the bit of the games which I tend to like the most. But yeah, Elevation has been interesting, because it's the first one that... Elevation has been interesting because it comes at the same it comes at the same time as a bunch of stuff just being completely ignored. Oh, okay, that's fun. So much of the game, so many other sets and things which Null Signal Games didn't make has just been kicked out entirely. As such, oh, I can use this to dash a bit. Still. Okay, so if I just keep doing that, I can be a little bit faster. Good to know. Okay, clock. So a little bit of that, and I can dash, I can jump around and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to get into Netrunner and such, and I played in a couple of tournaments. It's taken a hatchet to a number of my decks because it's also gotten rid of. I think it's the set's called System Update 2021, which has a ton of stuff which everyone has just taken for granted, including quite oppressive and nasty cards, which are kind of defining of the whole game, arguably. Such as punitive countermeasures is no longer a game, no longer in the game, which is fascinating. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ooh, oh. Cool. Oh. I forgot the flag again. That's alright, it's not too hard to get up there. Yeah, it's taken a lot of hatchets to a lot of the plans. In fact, I've been using quite a heavy setup with like loads of Trojans and things as a green Shaper player. But I've also I've been trying a bunch of other stuff, but I have really appreciated that there's a number of cards and even a new runner, which a new blue runner that appreciates having lots of events. So I thought I'd build a deck around that. Nothing else. I like deck building because it ends up being a fascinating puzzle to throw together. So Netrunner ends up scratching that itch because I get all the puzzle pieces without having to, and just get them without having to mess around with stuff. Plus, if I need extra copies, I just go and, I either go and print off my own because it's a print and play game, or I go and talk to some fascinating artists and go get some alt arts, which is fun. Yeah, I can recommend Netrunner enough because it is also a weird game. If you're just looking to beat your friend senseless, it is not that kind of thing. But it is interesting, especially the asymmetric nature of it and how everything just happens. You do, unfortunately, it is still a tabletop. It is still a tabletop game, right? It is still a card game, so you do still need an English degree in order to understand any of this. Thankfully, I cut my teeth on, I think it's Enterplay? Yeah, Enterplay's MLPCC, My Little Pony collectible card game. Yes, that's what I was playing way back when. And, oh dear. Kieran, honestly. Tyro, you have flags. Use the damn flag. You know what is this way? You know what? What is down here? Yeah, the asymmetric aspect is going to be really weird for a lot of people because you've got the runner and the corp, and they're going to be talking once, and they're going to be in a constant dialogue because one has abilities, the other doesn't. One is effectively playing offense and a shell game, and the other one is playing defense. One is trying to hide things from the other and trying to misdirect them into traps or into wasting their time. The other one is trying to spend whatever small amount of resources they currently have to best utilize the information they have available so that they can get agendas, get in, get out, and hopefully score points. It's literally like a card game modeling to like a hacker trying to get into a company's server so that they can air out all the dirty laundry they clearly are doing. You know, it's also set in like just before I forget, my spot. I can teleport here. Okay. Right, is there anything? Nope. Landing on stuff feels really awkward. Now, how do I get up? Right, it's that way. Is there a faster way of doing this? Otherwise, I'm just standing here waiting for the clocks to go around, this tower to go around. I might as well just walk. Yeah, like it's a different interplay. It's a balance. It's different. But like I said, I'm used to was it Enterplay's MLPCCG, which was a thing. That's a weird card game. The way I always describe it is that it would be perfectly comfortable for someone to say that that despite the fact that it's all about cute ponies, back when that was a cool thing to be into, it was all about really fantastic, exciting, fun little cuties doing whatever. It's actually an army game. I kid ye not. It is absolutely more of a game about. Okay, I have to place a flag here in order to, I can't place a flag? There we go. It's more of a game about, like, directing and handling resources so that... There we go, we're in. It's more about directing resources, trying to take platforms and military important areas in order to and you're amassing armies by trying to get them to by having to have particular units already in your army so you can play others, and you're having to rearrange things around stuff. It's surprisingly difficult to throw together for something that's intended for play with all ages. It was part of the reason why I quite enjoyed it, though. Admittedly, if you're going to make your game a little bit obtuse in some ways, I probably will find a way to appreciate it. Utterly daft otherwise, but I quite liked it. Boing. I did show it to an ex once, and I think they immediately just went, yeah, no, this isn't quite for me. But I tried a number of others. Like I do respect certain bits and pieces out of the the Digimon card game. If you've ever tried it, that has a really fascinating energy system. I know I'm not talking about the game I'm actually playing, but I'm on this roll, so screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just blowing through this because this is just good. This is just neat. This is just kind of nice. I don't know. I mean, this area looks nice. I really like the juxtaposition of like a desert, but still has these decayed, strange flowers. That's quite neat. Okay, we're supposed to be in a forest, in a post-apocalyptic desert, but it still has a flower bed. That's cool. Right, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Digimon card game has a really interesting energy flow. The way that it works is it's possible to go into debt. You can pay. You have a number of resources which you can use to pay for cards, but any which you. I wonder if I can put a. Nah, I don't think that's. I think that's not worth it. You can pay for extra you can pay for cards, but if you go over your budget, it goes into the negatives. Oops. But the negative isn't something which takes away from you. It's actually given to your opponent on their next turn. So if you want to go for something bigger, you can, but you give your opponent the leeway to catch up. Such a clever idea. I really enjoyed it. I don't think there's too much else which really goes on other than the Netrunners. Oh, I forgot I didn't have that. Cool. The only other thing I can think of that does anything like that is Netrunner's bad news mechanic, which unfortunately bad publicity mechanic, which unfortunately I think is actually feels like it's being phased out a little bit, which is a shame. I really want more characters to do that. I've never properly played most of the collectible card games I've played. I've just liked collecting the cards for the art. Absolutely valid. Absolutely. Especially a number of games have some really pretty art. Like I remember MLP having a lot of really fun art stuff, even especially when it jumped outside of just simply being like screenshots or renders from the show itself. But also, like Magic the Gathering has been really stepping up its game in a number of sets. Like, you know, the art cards which they've got? I really enjoyed having just the artwork of those cards in particular. Like, especially Neo Kawagama? I think that's what it's called. The one which is supposed to be inspired by Japanese mythology. But in this case, it's also mixed with... Oh, no, that's too far. Okay, cool. But it's also mixed with like a cyberpunk aesthetic to it, too. That was really cool. I loved some of the artwork from that, especially some of the character bits. Get out of here! This is war! The Armageddonites have invaded! Okay. Why is there a breathalyzer just standing here? Can I grab this? I cannot grab this. Okay. There's some that are laying dead, flat, having a nap. Hello. Death to the Acapod. Oh god. Apoca Desertians, we shall rule you all. Oh, you've got a shield. Oh, that's cute and looks really weird on your model because it doesn't follow you properly. That's really strange. Okay. Well, you have fun. Try not to blow yourselves up too badly. Okay. Boing, boing. Lovely. Superb. Oh, no. Okay. No. I knew I should have made a platform. I knew I should have made a flag. Oh no, the flag's not actually that far away. That's okay. Overshot. Admittedly, like as a kid, I never really got into Digimon much. So the Digimon card game is really fascinating. Digimon just don't interest me. Though it has been very fascinating learning that if Pokemon just tried to continue to be as family friendly as possible, Digimon really just seems to have just gone like, yeah, you know what, we're going to go in the other way on this, and is just. I think the last plot line was something like a bunch of people falling off, like Cyber Sleuth, I think is like a bunch of people falling off roofs, and they don't quite understand why. Like Digimon is surprisingly not what I was expecting. So as a result, the artwork might be imaginative and interesting and exciting, but I also just don't know anything. I've also tried out a number of other games. I have meant to spend more time looking at something like Vanguard, but I'm stuck. I don't know. That's not going to help. Okay. Yeah. Just there we go. Just die to your fatal flower allergies, and we can. Cool. No, like, what else? Vice Schwartz is actually one which I've tried out a few times. I am not the biggest anime fan. I like anime. There are certain anime which I've been quite enjoying. In fact, my roommate and I have been enjoying Spy X Family. No spoilers, please. But, and that's been really fun. And if there was a Vice Schwartz deck for that, I would be all over it, because that'd be great. I think the only one which I've got is the Fairy Tail one. I've never seen Fairy Tail. I probably would have gone for the Bleach one, which is one of the few shonen which I have bothered to try and watch a decent amount of. But as for trying to run around and do, as for other decks and things, I don't know. The only one which I've got is Ruby, and I'm sorry, the Ruby one looks dreadful. The one thing which you could say about the other cards is that it looks as though a lot of it is just like screenshots, but at least they looked as though they did actual art. Oh, damn it! It looks as though they did actual artwork for the show. But most of the cards in that is just screenshots. And unfortunately, Ruby, from what I remember, especially the early seasons, is made for motion. It's not made to look good in stills. Fairy Tail is good. I still haven't seen beyond the second season, but so far it's really good. Yeah, another one which I quite enjoyed was I'm a Slime, So What? I think it's called. Yeah, I'm a Slime, so like Slime something. I can't remember what it's called. I do have a bit of a joke with my housemate, who's a lot more interested in anime and watches this a lot more. He is a lot more of a weeb than I am, but like he reads actual like mangas and the light novels and things, and has gotten me into most of this sort of stuff. But yeah, the fun bit is that we ended up watching that show in particular. I really enjoyed it because it was just sweet. Like he's doing all this like it's an anime with all the show and action and excitement and such, but at the same time I am also being allowed to enjoy just enjoying this time with the goblins and doing all the nice things and having some fun with it. But the downside, for as far as I'm concerned, is that I heard that the second series starts getting a lot darker and things going wrong, and so we just went, "Oh, what a terrible thing that Slime doesn't have a second series. What a shame that it doesn't have one. Just pretend that it doesn't exist, so I don't ever have to deal with it." Oh, button. What does button do? Oh, button does things? Button does flower. Okay. Button does flower. Woo! And we are golden. Oh yeah, Ruby isn't made for stills. The stills in later seasons are better, but it's best in... Yeah, because the other thing is that like most anime, I believe, is actually made with a proper studio. Rooster Teeth, while they may have like more money than anyone would ever imagine, my understanding is that they don't have the team to make a fully polished anime. So unfortunately, Ruby does look a little bit rough around the edges in comparison, just because of how it's been rendered, how it's been put together, and I would imagine most of it is more that it's. I am fully aware that its strength is its fight choreography, not necessarily its writing or storytelling or like its artwork necessarily. This feels like I can go down here and do something, but I can't see anything of any significance. I don't know, I'm just exploring because I've heard there's a thing I can do. Is there anything useful down here? No, I don't think so. Okay. Right. Where to now? Oh, boss! Can I do boss? I cannot do boss. Hello. Oh, I got his voice surprisingly great. Okay, that's fun. I mean, that can also be a holiday too. Sounds kind of therapeutic. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We will put that positive energy into destroying you forever and ever. Really? Oh. Really? Actually, why am I surprised? Of course fire hurts. Anyway. Boing, boing. Okay. Right, so boss. Boss. Cave huts. Cave huts. Let's do cave huts. Super fun experiments. Like, what kind of experiments are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, aperture science, fling you through a portal experiments, or are we talking, like, hot sauce and ice cream kind of thing? Oh, I'm really hoping we aren't talking bad rats kind of experiments. Oh, we might be into the physics engine kind of experiments. That's going to be interesting. There's a lot of environmental detail in these levels, actually. That's kind of interesting. Right. Yeah, deflect. Oh, yeah, deflect bullets. What? Interesting. Okay. So that's useful for trying to get that out of the way, and then that'll protect me. Okay, cool. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. I do like how the environments actually have like a very sketchy look to them. As in, they literally look like all the textures have been sketched or quickly scraped together from some art program somewhere, or like with actual pens. It's quite impressive, actually. Oh, okay. Fight time. Oh, okay. I see. Pew. Wow, that was impressive. Great. Cool. Where do I go now? So, I don't know. Okay. I guess we just leave. Hi. Shrimp. Bacon pie. You better don't wreck my science labs, you hear? Science labs? I didn't expect you to be all the science-y type, to be honest. Don't judge a book by its cover. Your mama never told you that. Is he doing your mama jokes? Really? Wow. Classy, Freddo. Classy. We do great research here. How about how painful are spikes, bullets, giant wrecking balls? Lego under feet, bee stings, hot sauce on ice cream. Oh, those are your experiments. It's good to know you're just a stupid log after all. Ah. Okay, where am I off to? Boing boing. Nope, that's not useful at all. Where am I off to? What am I doing? Where am I doing? Okay, I'm guessing that I need to extend a bridge over here. So I must still need to do something. Okay, we just have this going on. What? Oh, okay. So now I can get in here, I can do things, and yeah, okay. I did not spot that the barrier had gone down. Cool. Time to continue. Right, I might try and see if I can get to the first boss, and I think I might swap to... Wow, that just completely fell apart. I might swap to Vesperia after that. Okay. Alright, it seems like if I'm going to get around, I think I need to start doing the super jump a lot. You ever do that in other games? Like Legend of Zelda, there's a lot of things where you end up like just trying to roll everywhere because it's faster and you haven't unlocked a pony yet. Anyone else do that? It's typically why it's a good thing to add something like the Talon Trot from Banjo-Kazooie, because otherwise, like, if you there's a lot of your mama never showed you a shower, Fred. Ooh, got him. Hang on a second, can I jump there? Huh. No, it feels like there's a door here which would be handy to open, but no, not that kind of game. Okay. Can I get up here? Nope. Maybe? Perhaps? Mayhaps? Okay, I can get up here, but there's nothing here for me to get up to, so. Well, that was exciting. Cool. Now, where do I go from here? What do we do? Ooh, hello. What should I experiment on next, I wonder? Spike-shun pendulums, perhaps? Or spike-shun bullets? Spiky terrain? Oh, the possibilities are endless. You're a weird dude. I'm just gonna leave you be. You and the spikes can have fun. Just be careful. This is one of those. Oh, I'm looking through glass. Why is there a pane of glass here? What is that protecting? Oh. Wait, is it like an invisible... Is it supposed to be like an invisible thing? Or... Oh, that's really odd. Huh. This is like a barrier there. Okay, that makes sense. You lack imagination, scientists. Spikes on spikes. On sticks. No. The true innovation is bullets with spikes. And bombs. Oh, okay. I spoke just in time. Can I hit that? Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's play a little bit of evil dodgeball, shall we? Wham! Okay. That worked. And piggies are doomed. Excellent. Well, the glass texture is... okay, it's discernible, but it is also a little bit grainy, which is curious. Actually, what about like spikes on hot dogs? They'll never see it coming. Would you see it coming? I don't think so. Just going to snack on a little bit of a lovely hot dog, and then, oh no, you've lost a life. See, these are the things which Dr. Wily never bothers to think of, and therefore this is why he loses every single time. Spikes are Mega Man's one weakness. Okay. Right. Experiment number 99. So we got another ball thing. And yeah, okay, we're about to play some bowling. Whoop. Oh, I spoke too soon. We're about to play some pinball. Do I have to kill these guys, or can we just, like... Yeah, there we go. Ah, sorted. Did we set off some sort of alarm? Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Further oop. Oops. Oh, I really am shredding my voice for this round. Boing, boing. A little bit of somersault unexpectedly. Boing, 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 boing. There, the perfect getaway. I do appreciate these cameras, and I also appreciate that it's not just, look at the thing you just did, and then go away. It's, look at the thing you just did. Behold it for as long as you wish, because we'll only get you out of here when you stop pushing the button. Right. Can I... Excellent. And we got cake. Whoops. Okay, I can sit on that, otherwise... Whatever. cool. Now what? Oh, I see. I can go down there. Sure. Obstacles are starting to get a little bit more tricky. Admittedly, I have found this place a little bit easier than most. Okay. How about spikes on the inside of shoes? Or spikes with Lego on them? Pure diabolical pain threshold tortures or something. I don't know. Honestly, I think I'd probably break a few Geneva conventions at that point. I don't know what they do at these conventions, but it sounds like fun. I mean, you hear about all the things they had to ban. Cool. I actually quite like the use of shadow there. That's actually quite nice. With I was about to say the sun, but I guess it's over there somewhere. I do quite like the vibes. It's quite nice. Very sunset kind of thing. Then again, this is also the demon world. It is also possible that that's just like a gigantic burning pile of human souls or something. Like, oh, the most evil things. Spike Legos. Ah, yes. Spike but also the magnet ones, so they can stick to surfaces. What is... This is a trap, isn't it? I'm not actually supposed to be here, but it's here nonetheless. Okay, cool. I can get out of there. I am just going to grab the battery and I'm going to get out of here, I think. Oh, so you can't avoid it. No, exactly. Especially if you're metal. Especially if you're Mega Man. Probably. I don't know. Has anyone ever actually checked whether Mega Man is magnetic or not? Still, it would also be rather fun to be able to move them around on a coffee table should you need to. Right. How many more batteries have we got to do? 2 more. What time is it? Coming up for 10 o'clock. I have been enjoying this, but I am going to... I assume this is saving as I go, right? Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Prefs? You know, I'll mess around with that later. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to... Are you sure you want to exit the title screen? Yep, exit. I don't think they are. I think they are. You know, let's double check just to make sure everything's okay. So where does it end up putting me? Outside in this area. Okay, that's rather good actually. Yeah, I've done that level at least. And how many batteries have I got? 5 out of 56. Okay, we're good. Sometimes it is good to double check. You're right. Thank you, Dracian. Right. There has been another game I have been working through for a while. So if you are interested in catching up with the series so far and understanding what's going on, especially if you have never seen Tales of Vesperia, I do have a YouTube channel. It is in the description somewhere. Poweredbyboredom.com, or you can find me on Blue Sky and you'll get all the relevant links there, I think, somewhere. Tyro the Fox at Blue Sky. .social.something.com .life magical technology things. I don't know. Perhaps if you just if you just begged your computer hard enough and told you that you love it in a Stephen Hawking voice or something, I'm sure it'll eventually show you what you want. Right. Tales of Vesperia. Tales of the Neons. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That is not what I want. Right. Time to swap everything over so that Twitch knows what I'm talking about. I was talking about anime earlier. Well, we're about... for those who don't know or have never played these games, the Tales of games before, Tales games really do feel like playable anime. There we go, definitive edition. We will have the English dub, thank you. I am also going to game capture the right thing, because otherwise that would be very silly. Like, for those who don't, who are only tuning in tonight, this is how anime this is. That's right, it's a white screen. I think it's crashed. What the hell is going on? Hello. Cool. All the technical difficulties today. You can stop now. Yes, you can stop now. It's okay. Let's try that again, shall we? It's just a white screen, so it just went to Bando Namkai. Heaven. Yes, Bando Namkai, the evil twin of Namkai Bando. Did I just say this? Apparently my brain just chose violence today. No such thing as a stream without technical difficulties. Indeed. Like I said, any anime worth its salt requires its own opening credit sequence, right? So this is this one's. Anyway, we've seen that before. If you want to go have a look at it, it's online. I think we've also watched it all the way through the first time I played this on stream, so that's cool. How do I catch everybody up? Okay, so we are playing as a number of characters who are all doing different things. Oh. First off, I've got to go beat up some birds. Excuse me. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham. There, I'll teach you for interrupting my perfect speech. Right. Oh, crap. The doggo is awesome. Rapide, you're going to love Rapide if you watch these. Okay, so, where was I? Right. This is a JRPG, so the story does actually matter. We are playing as Yuri Lowell, mostly. He is the gentleman in the long hair. He is a swordsman. He is a former knight of the Arcadian Empire. In this world, we have an entire system of magical rocks called Blastia, which sort of work like magical computers. Yuri ended up is chasing a thief that stole a water Blastia, which controls a water fountain in the lower quarter of the big city he lives in. He is chasing them because that's just what he does, because Yuri has a very strong sense of justice and revenge, depending on how you see it. This ends up chasing him all the way into prison, where he breaks out and ends up busting into Princess Estelise. Estelle is, as she has her name shortened to, is a sheltered princess who has been held up in the castle and is desperate to try and talk to a knight, which she is very familiar and friendly with, called Flynn Shifo. Flynn also happens to be the best friend of Yuri, and when they were in the Knights together, they served together and have been friends ever since they were a kid. Flynn remained in the Knights. Yuri didn't, because Yuri didn't like how the Knights did things. Cool. We move on. We start getting out of the city, because we need to get out of Dodge. We start moving across the world, and we end up going to a place called Hallur. We end up picking up Carol, who is the little squirt in the ascot and the big spiky hair, who is also a aspiring guild member who is trying his best to make it a monster hunting guild. He's not the most impressive or most knowledgeable, but he does have a decent intellect and a decent amount of knowledge, as well as lock-picking skills, which he demonstrated last time when no one asked him. Anyway, he ends up he ends up being the one to suggest that Hallur's magical barrier, which protects them against monsters, wasn't working properly, so he suggests running off to go and find a solution in a potion. The panacea bottle doesn't work, but Estelle effectively wishes it back to life because she has super magic special awesome powers. We don't fully understand them yet, but it's quite apparent that she is effectively a magical girl. That is very impressive, because it ends up making this massive tree bloom, but also makes that barrier come back when it shouldn't. But even more so, that tree is now working super, super good. Excuse me. After that, we end up following the trail over to a place called, I can't remember what it's called, Esper? Anyway. The place itself ends up being the home of a woman called Rita Mordio. We were under the impression that a wizard called Mordio is the original Blastia thief, but it looks like the thief has been using Mordio's name in order to cover for themselves. Rita Mordio is frankly a Blastia fanatic and studies these things religiously, metaphorically. She is a massive expert in them and spends her life learning how to utilize them and do so properly. Think of her effectively as a wizard. She spends her entire time doing these sort of things and has a very strong kindred spirit with these machines, more so than she does actual human beings. She's there, and her motivation is that she wants to go. She's very curious about people stealing Blastia cores. She's very curious about Estelle herself, and wants to see where everything leads for her own purposes. And then there's Rapide, who is Yuri's best friend and is also here. Oh, and Rapide also doesn't really see himself as a dog. He sees himself as an entity on the same level as everyone else, and you'll actually get to know that Yuri seems to be able to understand him. That's the story so far, everybody. I do not want to skip. Mostly. Actually, so it's former Knight Princess Tank and so former Knight Princess, like cleric kind of character, Tank, and like support, mage, magic girl, and then rogue doggo. Because Rapide is actually probably closer to like a dexterity character, if I had to put a label on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten for a while. Isn't? That's a crap one. Oh crap! That actually looks like a serious monster. As long as they don't look at it, I think they'll manage it just fine. Oh, crumbs, we have to fight it. Okay. Wait, can this thing overlimit? I need to get rid of the ads. Hang on. Oh, no. Right, gel. Gel is basically the equivalent of a potion, so I am trying to restore my HP. Oh, Yuri! Okay, I really need to get rid of the ads here, because otherwise they're not... This is not going to go well. Thank you. I'm going to use my overlimit, which is essentially a super move which allows me to do extra attacks really, really quickly. So, for those who don't know, and I'm going to try and describe this as I do this fight, what's happening here is that, believe it or not, this is one of the really early versions of someone trying to create an action RPG. So, this is like Divergent. You leave Estelle alone, you. Almost think of it as like a diverging... oh boy. Think of this a little bit like Diverging Evolution. So, while Kingdom Hearts went for a more direct kind of thing, this actually decided that it would make sense to do it so that you actually use fighting game controls in order to... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So you actually use fighting game controls in order to handle a normal JRPG. So... Oh, good grief. Okay, come on. There we go. So a normal a normal JRPG would actually work in would just be like, you know, turn-based or something like that, where you just smash hit. Were we doing this? Okay. We've already done that skit, so that's fine. Fine, I'll beat up a thing. But it also illustrates... So, here's the thing. I can only move backwards and forwards on the plane between me and the target, which I've got. But I can always swap so that my attacks do the thing. Like, only target a particular character. As such, I then can continue to just smack stuff over and over again using the normal attacks. Oh, I'm going to have to prepare quite a bit for that boss, because I do remember it being kind of nasty. So the way that this works is I've got a 3-hit combo, but then I can finish up with a fourth hit with a special attack, which the game calls an art. Arts end up being essentially just magic, which you're able to do. In this game, magic is explained away through the use of Blastia. So that's why they're quite important. It's genuinely a device which allows you to do magical stuff. It's like if your iPhone allowed you to throw lightning. Which admittedly would be a cool feature until everyone else has it. Oh dear. Okay, great. This thing has tentacles. I need to get rid of the ads, because otherwise this is going to be absolutely nightmarish. Destruction field, come on. Go away. Right. You leave Estelle alone. Oh no. This thing doing over limit is not good. Damn it, this this thing is doing so much damage. Oh, great. Yes, no, Rapide, you go for it. So, I'm only controlling Yuri at the moment. All the other characters are CPU controlled. Admittedly, they're actually quite good at this. Ow. That just came out of nowhere. They're actually surprisingly capable, and they are able to. They do take initiative within combat. Okay, Rapide is going to try and get me up. Damn it. Rapide's big job here is that he's also one of the few characters capable of giving allies. He's actually capable of giving allies items. Or at least more items than anyone else can. Okay, I'm going to use a thing on my... I would like to use a thing on myself if I get the opportunity. Yes, thank you. Then I'm just going to have to start throwing life bottles around where I possibly can, I think. Oh, I've got poison on me. Sure, let's do that. Unfortunately, if I use an item, I can't spam them, so I have to keep doing... I'm just going to have to run around in circles just so I can get everybody up. Right, Estelle. You know what? I'm going to have to keep going. Ugh. Okay, keeping this going. I'm going to use Overlimit. Overlimit allows me to just keep mashing abilities. I can just keep going like this, and I can be a real menace with it. I have no animation cooldowns. I have no downtime with any of my attacks, so I can just keep going as long as I keep the bar going. Which, unfortunately, is not then. Ow. Oh, boy. Okay, guys, you are going to have to pick me up. I'm also going to have to ask... Oh, yep, that works. I'm also going to have to ask one of you to... Yes, please get Rapide up, because the more damage we got on this guy, the better. Okay, great. Who's not doing anything right now? You? Yes? No? Okay, I'm so glad I've got all these life bottles. At this stage, I really am just going to have to just... Oh, good grief. Get me up again? I'm just going to have to power through this. Estelle ends up being surprisingly, surprisingly effective, but mainly mostly just a heal bot for a lot of the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because her being... I'm pushing the wrong button. Her being capable of healing is extremely important, especially for Yuri, who is a little bit of a berserker. Okay, what's better to heal for? You know what, I'm just going to try a lottery gel. Ooh, that worked out. No, let's do a life bottle on Estelle. Ow. Mistimed that one. Okay, let's try an overlimit. Most of my attacks are whiffing. Okay, you know what? Can someone throw a magic lens on this guy? I want to know how much health we've got left. Okay, 6,000. That's doable. Magic lenses are the only way in which my characters are able to learn anything about enemies. It is also the only way in which I ever get any health information about enemies. Ow. Oh, crud. Estelle, we're running out of life bottle. This is my last one. I can't say it's unsensible for it to go after the healer, but I'd really rather it didn't. Thank you, Estelle. Ow. I think it's down. It's down. No, it's got knocked down. Okay. I think we did something special, if I remember correctly. There are certain things which allow you to do stuff where the game is expecting you to handle bits and pieces. What was it? I think it's like in order to handle grade, which is a end game thing in this particular version of the game. Don't worry about it too much. Okay. What do I do now? I'm unconscious. Rapide is not really in the mood to really help here, I think. No, actually, throw a lottery gel on him. Why not? Oh, right. Rapide, throw a lottery gel on top of yourself. How? Okay, how exactly do I don't know how I'm going to change character. I don't even think I can. I can't escape. I can't do anything with strategy. I've got equipment. I've got arts. Is that all I can do? No, I think that's all I can do. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. No, I don't think I can do anything. Unfortunately, I think I can... all I can do at present, I think, is... Yeah, let Estelle die. Oh, no, I'm going to have to grind for a little bit, aren't I? We're going to see that cornfield a few different times, unfortunately. I do like Carol. He is a little bit of a he does have that kind of like anime small kid kind of problem with some of his stuff. Whereas he's very overconfident, but he is quite enjoyable. At least he's a decent character to play as well, because he's quite tanky. He's able to take a hit. He's able to do quite a bit, and he also gains supportive abilities later on, where I think most of his attacks ends up being running around and slamming a area effect healing spell over and over again. Because in this game, the combat is understandable, but it is clunky as all hell. I think I described it to the friend which introduced me to it. Like it feels like trying to learn how to wear armor. Oh my goodness. You know what? Sure. Go on, Carol. Give him a life bottle. Carol. There we go. See, they actually do start thinking of this sort of stuff in their own time. Oh, great. Am I too low a level, or am I just not getting this somehow? Okay. Okay, I need to deal with the dogs. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I can't just reset the fight, so... Ugh, gonna have to slog through this a little bit. Honestly, leave them alone. Right. Come and pick on me. Come on. And yeah, we're down. Man, that was a really bad one. No data. Am I going to have to grind in order to get round this? I'm really hoping I'm not going to need to. I don't know how exciting it will be if it's just a stream of me just running around and beating up animals for a while. But admittedly, it is also the JRPG thing. Despite the fighting game controls, it is still a JRPG, so I do need to do that. Oh, cooking, right. Increases attack slightly, restores a small amount of HP. Sure, cook that. Failed to cook a sandwich. Failed to cook a sandwich. Oh, for goodness sake, Yuri. Even if it is with an egg, how the hell did you screw that up? The party is currently full. Okay. They're full of whatever bizarre thing you managed to concoct for them, I guess. I don't know how you screwed up an entire an egg sandwich, but I can only imagine it's just, I don't know, like, did you fail to fry it? Did you accidentally fry a rock? Okay. Here we go. I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, great. This thing is a... isn't it? Oh boy. You know, enemies using magical... You leave Estelle alone, you. Cancel. I'm wondering if I should change my strategy. Defend? Let's try defend. Okay. You know what? Life bottle for you is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, get me up as soon as you can. How does one fail to cook an egg? That is a terrifying power. I know, right? The only way I can think that that ended up happening is just they thought it was a rock, or they cracked the shell, put that in there, and then just tried to pass that off as a sandwich. Oh, great. Repeat, can you give me a life bottle, please? Oh, that was a hell of a screenshot to get. Okay. Forget me. You, get Estelle back up. Damn it! Man, I'm just not standing up to this guy, am I? Am I going to have to go and grind for a bit? I can deal damage, but I effectively have to keep smashing life bottles in order to stay alive. I'm trying to keep Estelle up. Maybe I do need Rita for this, because Rita at least... Ooh. Great. Maybe I do need Rita for this, because Rita is a really good DPS character. She's able to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. And there goes Repeat. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now what? I guess I could try a Salisbury steak? Failed to cook a Salisbury steak. Okay, cool. So, what is it? Bloody raw? Did you just pile the ingredients on top of each other? Did you cook something until it effectively turned into coal? Did you present coal, Yuri? And smack. Wham, wham, wham. There we go. I'm trying to think. Is there a better lineup than this? Carol is pretty tanky, so he might be better than Repeat, and maybe we just go in with this. Maybe that works better. I don't know. We are level... Okay, so lowest level I've got in the makeup is 14. It's 13. I don't know if that's actually recommended for this boss. I do remember this boss being a bit of a spike. I remember getting stuck on him quite a bit last time I fought him. Because he is surprisingly tricky. I'm just going to use the over limit in order to just bash my way through these guys because I need them gone. Oh, for goodness sake. Don't know, am I wasting my time? Okay, Yuri, as soon as you get that chance, use a lottery gel. Why not? Ow. Oh, great. Okay, we're back up. Is this guy the only one that's up? Excellent. Right, items. No, you need to heal things. Carol, give me a magic lens. What is this thing weak to? It is weak to fire. That is why we want Rita. Okay, fire damage. Right. Fire damage might be able to burst them down as long as Rita can keep the heat up. Good to know. However, we have to keep everyone alive. Okay, let's try... let's try defend, shall we? Okay, we knocked him down. That's great, apparently. That's superb. Oh boy. Carol, if you could get me up, that would be wonderful. Thank you. You get away from her. Ow. Poisoned. This is bad. Why won't you leave Estellise alone, you absolute git? The fact that this swine spends the entire match going after my healer is just not cool. Oh, great. Yeah, the game is definitely telling me that I'm supposed to be using these flowers more, but I've just not been able to. It's largely just been trying to keep on top of the map as a whole. Ugh. It feels like it might be doable, but it is a lot of HP to go through. Hey, the power of friendship and blah, 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 blah. Right. It might be good to try and go into this with at least a little bit of... is anyone better at cooking? Yeah, sure, you cook. Yay! We got some HP and a little bit of attack. Okay, so Carol can actually cook. Good to know. It's probably worth getting Estelle to heal everybody. Use art. Yeah. That'll do, that'll do. Wonderful. Cool. Wonderful. Superb. That might be a better place to start off with. Now I guess I'm going to have to bash my head against this thing again. Let's hope this works. I was going to be trying to bash my head against it because this is the roadblock. I can't go any further unless I defeat this thing. Alright, I need to get rid of these things, so... Good. Go away. Go away. Go away. Please die. Please die. Okay. Oh, you don't like being poked in the bum, do you? You leave Estelle alone, you. Okay, Estelle, you're going to have to give yourself a poison bottle. There we go. I was worried for a second then. Oh, great. Great. Hurry up with that health bottle, Carol. Thank you. You leave you alone. Oh. Someone give me something helpful. Carol, why not? Do I have a good... No. Oh, right. Right. Only I can give them to me. Okay. Can I give myself stuff? I can give myself stuff when I'm conscious. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm just not getting HPs myself, am I? There we go. Okay, he's down. I assume that is a good thing. Oh, for goodness sake. Rita, can you do something useful like get Estelle back on her feet? Thank you. Oh, no. Rita, you aren't doing anything too exciting. Please get me back on my feet. Great. I'm just going to have to just start using much more liberal item use here, because otherwise I am doomed. Rita, keep yourself healthy. Oh, wonderful. You know, it's great when the monsters start using magical super attacks. Right, I am afraid I'm going to have to cancel that because I need that right now. Damn it. Can someone throw that on me? Life bottle, okay. Right. Over limit, let's keep this going. Ah! I can't break out of it quick enough to go and avoid that attack. That attack is so powerful. Did that wipe out everybody? Rita. It still has a lot of HP, so we should be okay for now. Rita, can you please get on top of life bottles? Thank you. Get away from Estelle. Get away from our healer. Wonderful. Superb. Okay. Carol, please top yourself up. Leave the casters alone. Oh, for goodness sake. This thing really recognises that the casters are the ones to actually be worried about, which is not great. Yeah. Rita, keep yourself in the pink. Come on. Oh. Stuck against the wall. Couldn't do much. Item is on cooldown, so we can't do too much either. Estelle, can you get me up? No, don't go easy on the items. We need to use the items as much as possible. Oh boy, okay. Life bottle. I'm going to throw it on Rita because Rita is away. Oh, great. Alright, that felt like it went better. That felt like it went better, believe it or not, but only because I was barely able to do anything. Oh my goodness. I forgot how much of an absolute bear this boss fight is. It's so cruel. It's so oppressive. It's able to move far faster than you can. And the game is just like, well, use the plants because then you can stun it. And it's like, when? I barely understand the mechanics so far. And you're asking me to try and lure it into traps, I guess? It might work, but it's also really tricky to maneuver. Okay, hang on. No, let's try and see if we can change our strategy. Change actor and according to battle circumstances. Defend enemy with full strength. Do not attack and keep guard. If needed, use heal and support. Allies will maintain distance from the enemy. Maybe that is the one which we use, actually. Yeah, leave it to me. Why not? Okay, either way, we need to get rid of these things. Hopefully my allies will continue to get out of the way. Okay, that's one. There's the other cub. And naturally, they're beating up Estelle in the damn corner. Oh, this is a heck of a time to learn that. Alright. Life bottle. Yeah, get me up because I need to go and... Oh, great. Right, Carol, I know you're helping. I need you to get Rita up. Rita is our main damage dealer right now. Okay, come on. Items, items, items. You can do this, Carol. I believe in you. Carol, yes. Okay, life bottle. Get Estelle up. Item, wonderful. Yes. Right, Rita, I know you're you're currently stunned. Okay, can you please do a life bottle on me so I can go and help rescue Carol? You... Damn it! Oh, for goodness sake. Can you do a life bottle on Estelle? Wonderful. Okay, we've bought a little bit of time. Estelle, can you get a life bottle on... we're going to have to just burn through these. Get a life bottle on me? Oh, right, yeah, sorry. I need to pick a target, life bottle, and... yeah, me. That's it, Rita. Stay away. I'm going to grab... Is this really all I've got? Okay. Let's grab a little bit of health. Why does this thing do so much damage? Oh, great. It's so fast! It does huge amounts of damage and it is extremely quick. Honestly, why is this so difficult? No other boss has been this bad so far, so it really is just a simple like, okay, kid, if you can't deal with this, you can't deal with the rest of the game. You might as well go to bed. I'm gonna have to do some grinding, aren't I? I think that maybe a couple of levels. At least maybe if I can get Rita to learn that... Actually, I don't know. I kind of need Rita to learn that I need Rita to just throw fireball after fireball. Maybe a couple of extra moves, some extra coordination with everybody. I think I'm just going to have to grind for a little bit because unfortunately this thing is deadly. So for the moment I'm going to have to annihilate the local toucan population. To be fair, there is plenty for me to learn from these guys because they're able to block with their wings and stay remaining in the air. Okay, we've got a little bit of way to go, but Carol is about to level up, and so is Estelise and Yuri. Excellent, you've learned a new spell. That looked good. Yes, sharpness is good. Please do sharpness. Sharpness raises the target's attack power, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. Whack, whack, whack. All right. I'm afraid a lot of this is just going to be me just beating on cute little critters. But I do like the characters, like the enemy designs. I think are really impressive for this game. They do seem to thread the needle between being like really cute or really cool looking creatures, but also monsters, right? It's the same sort of thing which I think Pokemon tries and sometimes manages. Though the difference here is that these are just random mooks. They don't have to be marketable, but every single Pokemon could be a protagonist. Generally. I also quite like the characters designs. Like, I've played a number of other games in this series. Tales of games are kind of unusual. The closest comparison I can give is that they're a little bit like an even more anime version of Final Fantasy. Because Final Fantasy games are way more about, like, they have consistent stuff and they have consistent rules, but they don't have consistent worlds. They are always making up new areas to run around in. Mostly. I think they've only used a setting once or twice, because I know Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12 actually share a setting, but... And I guess we also have Final Fantasy 7 and 7 Remake, but... barely counts. You know, sequels will reuse settings, but otherwise they usually don't. Tales is relatively similar. Each setting is entirely different, but they'll have elements in common. So using Blastia, or using some sort of magic in order to do things within the world, or being able, or the fighting mechanics, or using certain weapons or items, or all the characters being martial in some way. But the setting, the characters, the politics, what's going on in the world, how the problems it faces, they're all different. Oh, nice aid smash. Oh, that's excellent. Carol, you have just done a wonderful thing. Okay. Nice aid smash is awesome because Cute. Okay, Nice Aid Smash is awesome. Nice Aid Smash is fantastic. Nice Aid Smash is what I was talking about. Carol is a tank, but also has the ability to do some sporting ability. Nice Aid Smash is a area effect healing smash. It is not only an attack, it will also heal allies. I think if I can tell Carol's AI to just keep spamming that, I might be able to gain a bit of an edge there. This is the thing. There's a lot of grinding. Isn't always just for it isn't always just for levels in this game. You also randomly gain new abilities because you've managed to use one of your arts often enough that you've learned a new one. And you also gain new abilities because your weapons are slowly... you learn like abilities from weapons as well. And actually, let's double check that. How are we doing with you? You're fine. You can learn new things from a rapier. Lowers your attack, but not that badly. Agility, magical defense, that might be worth using. Okay, cool. So you do that. That's nice. What we got next? Don't think we have anything else in terms of like actual equipment, but you otherwise. Oh yeah, no. Pick up a use that. So the Great Axe is the best weapon you've got so far, but we would also have strength and heavy hit. Yeah, that's worth having right now. Nothing for you to equip in that slot. Damn it. Stiletto. Do you have a better weapon to learn from? Because this is what I'm talking about. These are skills. These are abilities which you're able to pick up from your weapon. Which means that all weapons are now important because you can because you end up grinding with different weapons to pick up different weapon skills, and once you've learned them, they are now permanently on the character, which means that characters which share weapon types are able to swap weapons amongst each other so that they can all gain things. Magic Guard is probably sensible, but I'm going to throw Item Pro on there, and I guess we get back to grinding. Oh, there's a chest I missed. Thank goodness the battle music is quite good. I am a sucker for anything which has guitars in it, even ones that sound like they've got this quite heavy overdubs. No, I can hear the string chunk. Does that make any sense? The string chunk. You know how you're you're playing guitar, you're doing that sort of thing. If you got a distortion on it, you end up just you have that sort of kind of noise. Does that make sense? I think I'm making sense. Well, someone must have really enjoyed this weapon because it's got a name. It's got a lady's name, Francisca. Used as proof of adulthood in the West, high-quality throwing axe. Okie dokie. Francisca actually learns a couple of actually handy abilities. What is Item Pro, out of interest? Oh, yeah, skill information. Decreases the amount of time the character is unable to move after using items. Oh, okay. That does sound pretty good. Alright, let's double check your skills. No, you're largely good. You, while staggering, prevent being knocked down by... Yeah, you're probably worth using that. Yeah, you're fine. Critical, sure. Yeah, you're good. Magic Guard, yep, that's absolutely something you should have. Item Thrower, good, yep. See, Item Thrower, ordinarily all characters are only allowed to throw items on themselves. Item Thrower is the ability which allows you to apply items to other characters. Yes, this is a game where that is actually limited. This is why Rapide ends up being quite powerful in the early game, because he's the only character capable of doing so. Yeah! Cool, okay, levels are good, levels are good. Poison bottles, excellent. We do actually want those because the boss is a real git with that. Oh, we have a skit. For those wondering what that was, I'll explain it again because I've got so many new people who may not be familiar with Tales of games. So, you know how in anime you might have these little weird instances of like skits or unusual little bits and pieces, or, you know, the little conversations which don't necessarily advance the story, but do give characterization and so therefore are really important. Yeah. That are really important. Well, like I said, this is playable anime. This is like a playable series of anime show. So as a result, you got to keep all those little scenes, and because it's a video game, you have so much more space to work with, and so you're allowed to do way more. So you get to have conversations in between fights. You get to have conversations about constant bits and pieces. And as a result, you've got the skits. all Tales of games, as far as that I've ever played at least, have this innovation where characters are able to discuss things outside of combat. They're able to express themselves. They're able to have little plot lines and stories and things going on and weaving through the narrative, and they're able to build on the characters more and more, and also have a lot more about their thoughts, their characters, their feelings, and how they interact with each other. But it also gives them more opportunity to bounce off of one another. And the skits end up being generally quite entertaining as they display their foibles and interests and held. This is where you get to learn that Rapide doesn't really see himself as a dog. He sees himself as, I guess, a person, arguably. Right down to the fact that he's constantly got a little pipe in his mouth, which is adorable. You've also got, Yuri espousing about how, like teasing Carol, and even having a couple of jokes here and there about Carol's weight and Carol's size and inexperience. You learn about how much of a bookworm Estelle is, but also how sheltered she is because she's only ever lived within the castle. And you also start to learn about, well, frankly, how much of a brat and how much of a I think the word is like tsundere that Rita can be. She's really quite aggressive and mean at this stage in the game. Because at this point, her only interest is running around and trying to do the best she can with a bunch of people she likely considers to be kind of barely literate ingrates. Okay, is there any more things I could be doing here? You know what, Carol, cook again. Carol's just my little chef. Good boy, well done. Ah, okay, that will be Salisbury steak for everybody. Stratagem. Yeah, that's probably fine. Moderate, safety, P, defend, full chop. That's probably fine, actually. Is there any items which would make sense to do? No, I think we're alright for the time being. I might throw some... You know what? If it doesn't work out, I am going to... We have the cooking buff. Because again... okay, so Tales of games in particular, but a number of anime like inspired or very Japanese games seem to really love making food a mechanic. Here, of course, cooking ends up giving us temporary bonuses. Right. Okay, over limit. Let's go through this. Oh, yeah, hang on a second. Arts. I need to sort out Carol's arts. You no longer do... Oh, great. Hang on a second. Arts. Yeah, okay. Dragon Upper is fine. Can I just get you to just do... No! I really need you to just do the same thing over and over. There we go. That's the button. Okay, I just need you to do nice aid smash. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's really useful right now. Because we need to tank a lot of damage. Come on. Okay. Someone needs to get them up. Come on. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm wondering if I should also make it so that you only do Fireball, because Champagne is completely pointless for you right now. Just Fireball. I want you to fire, and nothing but fire. Do you hear me? For now, throw an apple gel on and just keep yourself fit and healthy. Oh, that was prescient. Oh, great. I'm doing well so far. You know what, Rita, can you throw on a... Good, good. Okay, we've already chunked through a good amount of his health so far. We'll get to 10,000 pretty soon. Ow. Man, this fight for... No! Goodness sake. Okay. Leslie's, you've just done an action. Please get on that. Over limit. Oh, good. We actually get to keep looking at the damage. Okay, leave it to me. Oh no, actually no. That means that Carol walks away, doesn't it? Okay, no. Moderate. Defend. Moderate. Crud. Forgot that. Right. Okay. Estelle. Potion bottle. Fan. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, potion bottle, poison bottle, there we go. Ow. No, damn it. I saw it, I ended up going for the attack and it didn't work out. Okay, Carol, you're doing the life bottle thing. I'm just going to make you do it instantly. There we go. You leave them alone. You're going to do a... Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh, for goodness. He gets me just as I get up. It's really irritating. Okay, get up. Excellent. Haven't got a moment to lose. Oh, great. Estelle has run out of TP. That is essentially the that's technique points. That's effectively our game's mana. That's terrible, because that means that Estelle cannot heal any of us. Carol, if you would be so kind. This means that our only healer is currently Carol. Wonderful. You know what? You absolutely need to just... You need to keep up the good... You need to keep up the good work, because you're dealing the most damage right now. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Time down. Excellent. I guess everyone's just going to have to pile in for the time being. Estelle, you've just gotten up. Get me up. Good. There we go. Cool. Get someone up. Get Carol up. Ow. Ah. Get me up. Okay, next bottle has to go to Rita, because Rita is supposed to be giving us the most damage. Life bottle, Rita. Right, get Carol up as soon as you can. Excellent. Okay, Carol, get me... Oh, we're out of Oh no, I'm relying on the AI. We're at 6,000 again. Okay. Is any of this going to work? Can I take control of one of these characters now? I can't remember how I do it. I think it's an ability I might not actually have yet. I know it's an ability I can do later, but it's not one I can do now. Are we really out of... We're out of life bottles. My goodness. Okay. Right now, I'm just going to have to quarterback from beyond. Which genuinely means I'm just going to have to sit here and just tell these two doofuses to start using using items before they're supposed to. Oh. Well, at least Carol is able to keep himself up and running. Okay, Carol's done for, I think. He's not going to be able to deal... Oh, I can't even see how much damage is left. No, he's not going to be able to deal 6,000 damage in one go. Yeah. You have fought valiantly, little man. You have fought extremely well, but I think this is where you go down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dear. This is going to be really heavy. This is going to be so tricky to get by. Yeah, fine. Bird comes to get me. Is it worth running around and doing another round of these birds just to see if I can get another level out of this? Might be. Okay, what if I... No, actually the strategy which I quite like right now. Save TP. Yeah, save TP for now. One of the things which we did do last time is actually run out of TP before we needed to. TP is recovered every single time any character performs a melee attack. So, if we can get our healers to start to get their dukes up and start beating up some little animals, we might be able to get somewhere with this. Now, why are you still doing magic? Stop that. Save TP, please. Okay, Estelle is doing better. Estelle's own magic guard, that's good to know. Does that mean you can upgrade to the next weapon, or are we good? Okay. Stiletto is kind of a better... no, it's not. No, the mace is actually slightly better for you for your magic attack, which is what your healing is probably based on. If we wanted you to get into the melee, then we would probably do so. Okay. Yeah, let's leave you be. Strategy. I would like to make the default save TP for the moment. I'm going to have to make sure I don't ruin that in a second, but otherwise... Okay. Good, everyone's getting into the fight. Damn it. Pierce cluster. What the hell is that? Okay, can these doofuses actually win without me? Carol, hit something, please. Man, they are surprisingly pathetic. Okay, let's just run away. I think I'll be picked back up. Okay, good. We ran away. Right. Given a little bit of grace period. Oh, I'm still down. Okay. Wait, so Estelle has recover? Huh. I don't know if there's anywhere where we can genuinely recover without having to spend more items. Does this work? No. Cool. I'm going to have to use my precious life bottles in order to get you back up. Goodness gracious. Okay, I need to remember I've got the Sorcerer's Ring. Sorcerer's Ring has the ability to stun enemies, so that's pretty decent. It's able to make these fights a lot easier by giving you time to run in and smash them, or do a setup or something. Right, slap, 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 come on, and down. Wonderful, wonderful, come on, you can do this. I'm essentially having to make everyone turn into a magical dynamo just so that they can charge themselves back up without having to spend anything. Cool. Reaches a level higher. That's all good. That's probably raising stats, even if it's incremental. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I don't know. Estella's got a really low TP right now, and I have no means of recovering it other than... I mean, I've really tried to tell her to stop using TP, stop using arts, and she's ignoring me. No, stop healing. We don't need healing right now. Oh, good grief. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what's going to be really strange to suggest? Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother, but maybe if we bench Estelle in this fight and have Rapide, and we just go all-out aggression, maybe that'll help. No one's learned all their skills yet, so that's something. cooking. That's it, Carol. You keep making that Salisbury steak. Let's save. So this is my party now. I guess I'm just going to have to run in. I'm going to have to kill the ads, and then I'm going to have to get, and then I'm just going to have to try and beat up, I don't know, the mother or whatever the hell this thing is. Oh crap, I told everyone not to use TP. Okay, hang on. Change strategy, moderate. Yeah. How about you leave her alone? Okay, first off, poison bottle. Get up. Thank you. And items, items, items. Okay, come. Let me use an item. Yes, nice aid smash is excellent. You take a gel, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna be relying on Repeat for healing, and we're gonna be relying on Carol for keeping us alive. Okay. Gonna be relying on Rita for a lot of damage. You know what, Repeat? You might as well take that. Actually. Take a lottery one. Because we don't know what it'll do. It might be handy. Oh, great. Great. Okay. Rita, I know you're probably busy casting spells. Can you please throw a life bottle? Oh, thank you. Just as I was moving in, and... This is what I mean about the game feeling like a suit of armor. It's extremely difficult to get in and out, and you gain abilities which make it easier to do, but it doesn't make it always possible. You leave her alone, you. Trying. Great. Okay, you two, we are going to need to keep Rita up and alive, please. Rita. You know, our damage dealer. The longer we stay in the fight, the worse it'll be. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, let's speed you up so that you'll do the life bottle. Thank you. Sooner rather than later. Oh, yeah, it would also be really handy if we knew what the HP we're dealing with right now. So we're going to need to do a magic lens on this thing as soon as possible. Okay, let's say about roughly halfway through its HP so far. Carol is putting in the work. Carol is keeping us alive, so, far more than I was expecting him to. All right. I see you blasting off again over there, Rita. Can you please get Repeat back on his feet? Thank you. Right. Item, 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 item. Wonderful, superb. If you're not doing anything, poison bottle on myself. Thank you very much. You do not go for Rita. You stay here. You're going to be dealing with the monsters in front of you. Right. Carol, that is an excellent idea. Please get me back up. Thank you. Oh no. This is just what most of this fight is at present. It's just trying to keep them away from Rita. Oh. And that does so much damage as well. Okay, you, I'm going to have to ask you to get some health. That's why people aren't doing things, because they've been stunned. Okay, we do seem to be doing quite well here otherwise, but... How are we doing? Okay, we've broken our current record. 5,000 HP to go. Okay, health. Okay, yes. Life bottle is an excellent idea. Please go and do that right now. Oh, great. Well, that didn't go quite as I planned. Carol. Get Carol back up. Damn it. Okay. Carol, while you're healing yourself in the corner, yeah, get me up. I can help you out. Come on. Uh-oh. Life bottle and Rita. Come on. Okay, life bottle on Rita. Life bottle on Rita. I nearly... Damn it! I nearly had it. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. That felt the closest we've done so far, so there is actually something to that strategy, maybe. Because if nothing else, we were able to rush them down and we were able to overwhelm them far faster than we were able to before. And with Rita just throwing spell after spell after spell, we might be able to do this. Okay, anyway, moderate. Let's do save TP. Cool, lovely. What's the player command exactly? Defend, player command. Can I change these? You know what, for the time being, that's fine. Okay, skills. I think everyone's largely good for the time being. Do I want to play as Carol? You know what, if you're not going to be in the fight, Estelle, you might as well heal everybody up. And yourself. Good. Is there anything else which I can do to try and prepare a little bit better? Getting there with this fight. We're getting there. Just need to be a... Oh. Fine, I guess I'll waste my time on these little shrimp. Right, I dimly remember telling you... okay, all of your arts aren't supposed to be on, only Fireball. You know only Fireball now. I kind of want you to do the, like, Nice Aid Smash basically constantly, but... do we have... Okay. Full charge? Full charge. We're just going to have to do as much damage as we possibly can as quickly as possible. Alright. Right, first and foremost, you'll tend to be really good with these, so you do that immediately. Wonderful. Level 20. It's level 20. That might be why it's so difficult here. Right, go all out. It's gone into overlimit. It's going to be really dangerous. Ah, boy. That's Rita down. Okay. Yeah, do the life bottle thing right now. Oh, great. Well, this isn't going quite as I planned. Life bottle. Quick. What stunned me? Oh, sweet, merciful crap. Get up, do the thing. Thank you. I'm wondering if moderate might have been a better choice in the first place, because this is... Yeah, we're going... that was worse. Straight up worse. Okay, you know what? Life bottle. Get Carol back up. Carol, if you can get Rita back up, that would be great. And we're down. Wonderful. Never heard from again. Yeah. Oh, boy. Do I look like I'm in the mood for a fight, you little toucan git? For that, I'm going to just annihilate you. There we go. You failed to cook a... Oh, damn it. Carol, I was relying on you. You were the chosen one. Let's try this again. I am kind of wondering if it would actually be better to try fighting from a different character, but... I'm not changing strategy this time. I'm just double checking something. Okay, so items, just so we can make sure we get stuff done. Magic lens on the Gatsu doggo thing. Wonderful, superb. Okay. Now for the slow, agonizing time to grind through this thing's health. Oh, yeah, hang on. Have you still got oh, you've still got all your stuff turned on. That's not what I want. I want you to do just one thing and one thing only. Oh. Okay, Rapide, you're the best at this. Can you start getting some healing to myself? Okay. Over limit. Let's start smacking it in the face. Okay, Rapide, get Carol up. The more damage which we can do, the shorter we have to be in the fight for. Oh, for goodness sake. The fact that I can do absolutely nothing to halt their progress is extremely annoying. Okay, I need to get Rapide back up. Okay, I'm going to take an apple gel. Hopefully that's a good idea. And yes, apple. Life bottle. Please give that to Rita. Ow. Managed to burn down most of its health so far. Yeah, if you're going to do it right now. Thank you. I hate that it has the over-limit ability. It is just so cruel to do to a player this early in the game. Oh. Okay, Rita's still up, but it ended up hitting me. That's Carol down. Okay, get Carol up. Thank you. Oh, great. Okay, Carol, can you get me up? Get Yuri up. Thank you. Nope, that's me down. Okay, we're able to burst a lot more damage very early on, so we're getting somewhere. It's not quite enough to get through them, but otherwise we're getting somewhere with this. The problem, I can't use Estelle because Estelle is good for a slow burn, but not that useful for anything else because, well, most of her abilities are all about healing or buffs or other things. If she's only there, like just standing in the corner healing over and over again, it's handy, but it's way too slow. This thing is too aggressive to just to do anything other than just rush it and hope to kill it. Oh boy. I guess I'm going to try and see if I can get... Okay, Carol did quite well there. That's great. Right, so I am now walking into that with a food buff. Let's see if that does any difference. Right. Magic lens. Yes, please. You're going to overlimit? Fine, I'm going to overlimit. Nice work, Carol. Keep it up. No. Life bottle, Rapide, please. Ow. Okay, I'm going to have to poison bottle myself. Oh, come on. Okay, Rapide, can you life bottle me? No! Someone life bottle someone, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get in there. We've got to go rescue them. Okay, life bottle Rapide. Rapide, you're up. Life bottle. Okay, that looked good. Give me the lemon gel. It's like the citrus ones tend to be for healing. Okay. Oh, that was well timed. He was about to do the really nasty poison attack. Okay, no, item has already been used. Please go. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, repeat. Please get up, Carol. Okay, Carol. Nope. I will get up. Yeah, get up, Rita. Oh, that's poorly timed, unfortunately. That's it. Okay. Rita. Life bottle. Myself. Half health this time. That's not too bad. Okay, life bottle. Let's get Carol back up. Come on, come on. This is not a time to get conservative about this. This is not a time to be precious about these things. This thing is killing me. Nope, I'm down. Oh boy. This thing is so aggressive. Getting closer, but only so much. Sometimes it is genuinely just a bad luck of the draw or a bad roll here and there, and it's just all over. Annoyingly, that's wiped out the food buff, so let's see if we can get another. We can. Just throw myself at it again. I might try it a couple more times, but I may honestly have to do some off-screen grinding. Right, over limit. While I'm here, right, repeat. Can you please do a magic lens on that? And let's get rid of the cubs. Ah. Esther, no, Rita, can you please just do everything, just do Fireball. Don't bother with Dragon Upper or Destroying Rock, just do Nice Aids. Actually, a bit of damage on the front line is not a bad thing. Okay, onto the big guy. Right, repeat. Oh, give Rita a gel. Really? Give yourself a gel. The fact that he's got so many attacks which are Okay, life bottle, repeat. Repeat, yeah, apple gel on myself, that sounds good. Repeat. Life bottle, fantastic. Oh, for goodness sake, I just can't out-heal this guy. Life bottle, yeah, go for it. Not fast enough to save Rita, but at least it's something. Yes. Excellent idea. Get Rita back up. Life bottle. Get Carol back up. Yuri, come on. Nope. I was trying to go in for the... Oh. Okay, life bottle. No. You, life bottle. Go on repeat. Life bottle. Go on, Rita. Okay. Repeat. Get me back up. Come on. Okay, let's try stun... Let's try stunning it with the over limit. Trying to direct everyone's item usage as well as trying to beat the hell out of it. Yeah. Okay, life bottle. Get Carol back up. Seem to have it stun locked somewhat. While we're here, give a lottery gel to... Oh, yeah, you can't. Okay, give a lottery gel to yourself. Ow. Carol, if you can. Life bot... Oh. Life bottle repeat? Ow. It just does so much damage. Okay, I'm just blasting through all my items because I honestly have nothing else I can really sort of do. Carol, stop using your other arts. We really need you to be using your support stuff. Ow. I'm out of life potion. Oh, I'm out of life balls. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, no. Alright. How we did 2,000. This is... Oh... Oh, no. I mean, I press the attack. We've only got 2,000 left to deal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Oh! Oh, we managed to do it! Managed to do it! Yeah, I'm sure you can. Oh, you two have earned your stars. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't downplay it, Carol. That thing was overpowered. I really hope so. I really hope not. I really hope there's none of them. I'm about to die if I don't do anything right now. Oh, do I... I've got a life bottle from somewhere. Okay, let's get Yuri back on his feet at least. Let's put Estelle back in contention, and let's get everybody. First aid, yes please. Bam bam, bam bam bam. Okay, that's enough. Right, I'm allowing you to do your art, your full range of arts again. I don't need you to do any others. Please give me a heal. No, I said heal, not a fight. You know what? I don't care. I'm not doing anything right now. I just need to get out of here. It's the largest egg sandwich I've ever seen. Now that is quite a pretty sight. Again, like art style over realism, right? Like that looks so pretty. It's so sweet. It's just lovely. The blue, the ocean, the translation, the transparency, so you can see the bottom, the reflection of the clouds. It's just so nice. Ah. I mean, to be fair, if you live your entire life inside a city which is effectively inside a magical dome, you never do tend to travel around. It's not like a holiday brochure. It's just like, yes, you would like to go to Hallur. Do you happen to carry a heavy gun or a sizable sword? How are you with swinging an axe? If so, I can recommend Hallur, if you get there and survive. Otherwise, have you considered a staycation in your room?
That's a rare moment of sincerity coming from you. It's your first time seeing it too, right? Well, yes, but... Aw, you must have had such a lonely life, tied to your research like that. Having you pity me makes me want to jump off this cliff. This water has traversed the world's oceans and has seen all there is to see. The ocean binds the lands of our world together. Here she goes again. It's really just one big puddle, you know. Whatever. You were pretty moved back there too.
Oof. Child abuse. You know, it's kind of weird. Estelle is actually canonically 18. Rita is 15. They don't look it, do they? I think Yuri's 18 as well. No, he's 21. If I remember correctly, he's 21. I need to go there, or I will die. I mean, yeah. It will continue for as long as you want, as long as you evade capture from the authorities, I guess. You are an escaped princess, after all. Probably one Yuri cooked. Such style, Carol. And orange gel. Thank you, game. Thank you for your merciful pity. Oh, please get me out of here without killing me. To be fair, I can handle most of the basic mobs. It is just these randos. Ow. She says being beaten up by a little toucan bird. There we go. Okay, learned a new skill. Good, 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 good. Oh, what's over here? Uh-huh. Now. More of these little things. Ow, ow. Wait, since when did Rapide fall in battle? Oh, right. When we were... Oh, great. Okay. When we get attacked, when we get surprised in battle, it scrambles the order of it scrambles who gets put out. Because Rapide still hasn't been revived, he's unconscious. Oh boy. Well, that was a life bottle at least, so that's something. Holy bottle, cool. Okay, can I at least get some healing in before you come and steal my kneecaps or whatever the hell you things do? Let's do some of that, some of that. There we go. Lovely, superb. Not only does it force you to use all characters, especially ones which you might not be comfortable with, it also punishes you for being unprepared. And if you've got allies which aren't healed at present, it might pull them out. Okay. 2,000 gold, that's appreciated. I mean, 2,000, you know, 2 grand of any kind of, well, 2,000 gold of money, and then random doggo. Wham, wham, and there we go. Fang strike. Wham, wham, fang strike. Wham, wham, fang strike. Okay. Gotta appreciate a guy that can uppercut you so hard you launch off of the ground. You have to, otherwise he will uppercut you and launch you off of the ground.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Okay. Random cul-de-sac. Oh, I am so grateful. No, Tarzan boy. I can't do it. My voice is already ruined. And fighting a gigantic, horrible monster that's over-leveled for my area. No, it's I don't know. I guess it's just a little. Maybe it's just a scarecrow with like the words "boo" crossing across it, or just simply maybe it's magic salt, or perhaps it's you have like a stack of letters. You can send them out to every single monster in the area and politely ask them to leave you alone. Ah, Axe body spray. Gotcha. I am so on board with this because my goodness, I need a tent. I am so beaten up. I kind of want a tent. Yeah. Oh no. Items? Tent. I will use that. I will use that item right now. And good. Okay. Well, you know what? With that, ladies and gents, and configurations in between, I am able to save because I am now on the overworld. I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Because if I do any more, I think I will drive myself slightly mad. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for sticking around after the raid. I do seriously appreciate it. I try to keep this as punctual as possible. I have recently changed my time, so I will do so. I will be back next Thursday at 8 o'clock GMT, or British Standard, British Summer Time. I don't want to go and fight you right now. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can go and pick up my my stuff and things and bits and pieces on Blue Sky, Tyro the Fox, and everywhere else. And I hope to see you next time, or at least some of you. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I guess we do a quick raid and then we bog off. I guess. Why not? Pass it on, right? What is going on right now? Search by tag. Category? Yeah, okay. Is anyone playing Tales of games? Tales of Arise is the latest. Yeah, someone's playing Tales of Arise. Yeah, go on. Why not? You can go and have a look at the latest game if you're interested. Go ahead. They've got costumes on and everything. Well, either way, it's. I think it's for the best because you can't stay. What was it? You can. What's the phrase? You don't have to go home. You can't stay here. So good night, everybody.